Alex smirked, his voice tinged with amusement. It's the little girl with the strange eyes. I could feel my voice catch in my throat at the sound of Alex's voice. It was deep and rough around the edges. Cade's full lips turned up in a smirk, while his cold eyes roamed me. This is the girl Grace was talking about. She's the one who didn't watch where she was going. Alex smirked at his brother. They were both talking to me and about me. Like the incredibly alluring and smart girl that I am, I sat silently and tried not to gape at them. The two of them knew how attractive they were. It was completely obvious. That didn't mean they had to act like assholes. I was beginning to regret my strange and instant attraction to the twins. I hadn't noticed. Kate sneered and I held back the urge to flinch. As much as Frank berates me when he's drunk, you'd think I would be used to it by now. For whatever reason, what the twins said actually bothered me and I found them much harder to ignore than Frank. Oh look, Cade, Alex smirked. The little doll is trying to ignore us. My heart jumped at what he called me. I couldn't figure out if it was an insult or a compliment. The way they both looked at me scared me and enticed something deep within me. Ignoring us will only make it worse for you, sweetheart. Cade stared into my own eyes. His dark ones felt hot on my skin. My heart continued to jump at the names they called me. I wasn't familiar with the game they were playing. Borderline bullying, yet calling these names made it sound like they liked me. I scolded myself for actually thinking they might like me. Why would I of all people draw the attention of two godlike twins? I continued to ignore the twins, and Cade was right. It was most certainly worse. The entire class they continued to make comments that pushed my buttons. I wasn't sure if they wanted a response from me or some kind of outburst, but I wasn't giving it to them. They made me do all of the work myself, including the project that was supposed to take a week to complete. I wasn't sure which class was worse. The class I had with the twins or the next class, the one I had with Grace and her friends. My next class featured Alec, Tori, Grace, and the rest of her friends. I was lucky enough to sit by Tori the entire time, but Alec continued to smirk and pester me. I could tell from one look. Grace absolutely loathed me and that wasn't going to change anytime soon. The more attention Alec gave me, the angrier she got. Why she was concerned with her boyfriend's brother was beyond me. Somehow I managed to get through the rest of the school day. Each day only consisted of 5 extremely long classes, and I was unlucky enough to have both of the twins in 2 of those classes. My last class of the day was gym. Gym class was always hated to begin with, but knowing I had it with both of the twins only made it worse. I was naturally uncoordinated and feeling the hot gazes of the twins only made it worse. Luckily, I was able to sit out until they found me an extra uniform. Knowing I would officially start gym Monday put a huge knot in my stomach. An entire week passed before I fully realized it. Frank was as bad as ever, but I did my best to avoid any confrontations or handsy grabbing on his end. The twins continued to torment me, both managing to upset me and leave me confused. Grace and her friends escalated from petty glares and snickers to full-blown mean comments. Tori and I became closer once I was hired at the same restaurant she works at, a little Italian place in the middle of town. I had even made a new friend in one of my classes, an athletic girl named Autumn with sandy blonde hair and large blue eyes. My first weekend in Georgia began, most of which I planned to spend on working. After getting myself school supplies and food for the week, I had a lot of money I needed to make up. I wasn't sure if things were looking up or slowly settling down.